when individuals start strength training and getting involved in a regular fitness program, how would you recommend, from a mental side of things, actually approaching it so that they can see results in a short period of time?
We have always followed a relatively high-intensity approach. Obviously, it's not as high for beginners as it would be for intermediate, and it's not as high for intermediate as it is for advanced. But we've taken the approach that a brief, basic program that addresses all the major muscle groups with typically one set of a weight that is roughly 75% of your maximum weight you can do, usually between 8 and 12 repetitions, again, following the Arthur Jones guidelines and the what have become the American College of Sports Medicine guidelines for many, many years as well. We just use that approach, and we do try to train to muscle fatigue. That's been something we've always done. When a person can do 12 good reps, usually that's about, I say 75% of your maximum. When they can do that, then we increase resistance by about 5% and continue to progress as long as we can. We typically see in our research studies about a 3-pound muscle gain or lean weight gain in 10 weeks of this type of training. We've done this with thousands and thousands of subjects that have been published in major research journals and medical journals, so we think we're on the right track here. But we normally see about a 4 to 4.5 pound gain in lean weight or muscle in males who are just starting a program, regardless of age, by the way. But if they've been sedentary in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they'll see about a 4.5 pound gain in muscle. And women, typically about a 2.5 pound gain in muscle or lean weight during that time. They also lose a considerable amount of fat during that same period, so they are very aware of the body composition change, not so much the body weight change. They may, for example, add 3 pounds of muscle and lose 6 pounds of fat. It only shows up as a 3-pound change in their body weight, but it's actually a 9-pound change in their body composition. We do body composition testing on everyone so they can see those differences, and of course they can always look in the mirror and just see how their clothes fit. But we typically see very good results after 10 weeks of about 25 to 30 minutes of strength training, 2 or 3 days a week. We've had about a 95% retention rate in our programs, so we believe that the people do see the difference in that shorter period of time, following even a basic program, as long as the intensity remains relatively high.